go.
All right, let's get started with our first version. Helen, you're actually gonna make me. You're gonna make me. Let's do that again.
Roll camera.
And
All right, let's get started with our first version of the old fashioned. Helen, you're actually gonna help me out with this one, all right?
great, I'm ready.
Wrap it up.
That wasn't you. I'm fucking retarded. Let's do it again. Would you guys believe I have an acting degree?
Here we go. Put it in gears.
Okay.
I won Best Actor. How the fuck that happened, I'll never know. Okay. We're ready?
Ready.
All right, let's get started with our first version of the old fashioned. Helen, you're actually gonna help me make this fucking one.
Are you good? What's wrong?
I fucked up. Fucked up.
I need some help.
I don't know. Let's go with the very I'm gonna go to bed. Betty bought a bit of butter, but said she, this butter is bitter. If I put it in my batter, it'll make my batter bitter, but a better butter will make my batter bitter.
I'll press you a bitter.
Ready? Here we go. You all right, boss?
This is the one, guys.
Okay.
All right, let's get started with our first version of the old fashioned. Helen, you're actually gonna help me out with this one, all right?
Okay, great.
Awesome. We're gonna start off with the glass that we're going to build the drink in. This is a rocks glass. And all we need is a napkin to put on top and a sugar cube. And why don't you pass me that bitters, please, Helen?
Here you are.
Angostura bitters has been around for centuries. Just drown that with this bitters, please. Just start
Just
dashing
will
it
we
right
go
in as
for
hard
it?
as you can.
All
Yeah, as
right.
hard as you can. There you go. That's good.
Okay.
So
Is
we
it
soaked it.
drenched
This is the easiest way to soak it is with that napkin, believe it or not. So
Oh.
now we're gonna take it, throw it right in. We're gonna take 2 of these maraschino cherries.
You don't need the bitter anymore?
No, I think we're good now.
Okay, okay.
Throw those right in.
One more?
All right, yeah, let's
Okay.
sweeten it up a little bit. This is gonna be the
Just
best
for
old
luck.
fashioned ever. So we have an orange, and I'm gonna teach you how to cut it the right way. We're gonna cut these ends off. This is the dangerous part, so I'll do it.
Yeah, no one eats those, right?
Right, we don't need that part. Cut that off right here, right down the middle. And we're gonna make wedges instead of half wheels. So we'll make a wedge just like this, and I'll cut it again, why not? Throw that right in. And now, this giant muddler right here,
And we just hammer
you're gonna gently press down
Oh,
and mix
gently,
everything
gently.
down.
Okay,
This is a
okay.
real,
I don't
this is
know
a
where
tank,
my
this
aggression
muddler.
came from that I wanted to.
There we
Gently?
go.
More gently?
Push it down. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
try to
Really get
extract
in there?
everything out of that. There we go.
Oh.
Yes.
Now it's happening.
Yes. All right, yeah,
Okay,
that's good.
okay.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you.
Now, we're going to use scotch. This was the way that it was made in the 1920s. And the reason we actually just muddled it was way back when, during Prohibition, people were drinking booze out of people's bathtubs. And it was actually hard to find good booze. But bartenders started to add fruit and sugar and try to sweeten it up, basically.
Yeah, spice it.
Yes.
It has that extra kick.
So let's take around 2 ounces of our scotch, pour it in, and we're gonna take some ice, throw it right in,
That's a hot summer day.
right? We have our mixing spoon, and we're just gonna give it a little turn. I actually like more scotch than this,
Okay.
so I'm
Add a
gonna
bit
add
more?
some. Why not? A little love tap. So that's about 2.5 ounces at this point. We're just gonna give it a little stir. And if you want, you could add more fruit to it as a garnish, but I just like it just like this. You wanna
We
give it a
can-
taste?
Oh, I would love to. Wow.
Not bad? Let's see.
What do you think? You're the expert.
It's good.
It's missing something.
It's not my favorite,
Oh.
but it's
What is
still,
your favorite?
it's damn good. You know what? The next one we're gonna make is actually my favorite one. So
All right, let's see it.
let's do it.
Camera's cut.
Yeah.
Rolling. Action.
All right, let's get down with our second version of this old fashioned. This is actually my favorite version.
I I'm sorry.
It's
I'm
okay.
so sorry, guys.
Restart.
Because I didn't know if you wanted me to ask. Okay.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. We're going.
No, we got it. There we go.
Action.
Okay.
All right, let's get down with our second version of this drink. This is actually my favorite version of the drink.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna shake this one up.
Wait, sorry.
Huh?
You said rolling too fast and I was in the middle of adjusting this.
Okay.
Sorry. 3, 2, 1, action.
All right, let's get started with our second version of the old fashioned. This is actually my favorite version of this drink.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm gonna shake this one up, and I'm gonna strain it in this whiskey wedge. Fuck me. Let's do that again. I'm sorry.
Here's how I'm gonna strain it in this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just pick up right where you left off.
Okay.
Strain it in this whiskey.
I'm actually gonna strain it in this special whiskey wedge glass. So, let's grab one of these. This is a pint glass. Put this right down. And could you just grab me some sugar? We're not gonna use a sugar cube this time.
How much would you like?
About a tablespoon.
That's good?
Yeah, dump it right in.
All right.
And if you could grab the orange bitters this time.
There you go.
Give me 2 dashes,
2.
please.
1, 2.
Perfect.
Okay.
And we're actually gonna use the Angostura too also, the regular bitters. Another 2 dashes.
We're like 2s out here.
Yeah. Derek
1,
Jeter, my hero.
2.
Instead of scotch, we're gonna use bourbon. I'll go with Bullet this time. This is one of my favorite bourbons in the world. And I'm not even gonna use a jigger. Watch me eye this out perfectly. This is 2.5 ounces.
How do you know? Is it when it reaches a certain level?
Yes,
Okay.
it's about 2 thumbfuls.
Okay.
So now we just have to add our ice. That's enough ice for this drink. And we're gonna use this Boston shaker tin, okay? And if it is a Boston shaker, you should be able to grab it from the top. Can you grab it from the top and just lift it and see if it works? Oh my God, look at that.
Wow, yep, it's on.
Not bad, right? So I'm gonna give it a little shake.
Wait, if it's on so tight, how do you get it off now?
That's a great question. I hope it comes off. But if you ever have trouble
Fingers
getting it
crossed.
off, just bang it and it'll come right off.
And make sure not to break the glass.
Right.
Okay.
It won't break. It's pretty indestructible, honestly. So now we have it all in here. And I need a strainer. This is called a Hearthrone strainer.
And what does that do?
Well, this is the one that's actually made for the tin. If we use a julep strainer, see this? It falls right through. It doesn't
Oh,
work.
okay.
This is actually for the pint glass. This fits in just like that. This tin uses this one. We're gonna strain it right in there. And now for our garnish, I'm going to take an orange and just take the zest off, the peel.
Oh, so this time not a wedge.
No.
Okay.
Rolling. Oh, okay.
All right, here we go. Time for our third version of the old fashioned. This is actually the weirdest version of all of them.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, but
In a
don't-
good way?
Yeah, don't be scared of it. It's actually
Okay.
really exotic and amazing. Before we get started, we're gonna light up these wood chips right here.
Are
Get
we
that
gonna burn
going.
the drink?
No, we're just gonna smoke the glass. I have this special glass right here, and we're gonna put this on top, and it's gonna smoke it while we're making the drink.
Okay.
And we're actually gonna stir it in this stirring mixing glass right here. Again, instead of scotch, we're gonna use bourbon. This time we're gonna use Old Forester. It's one of my favorites, the higher proof level in this. And we're gonna use the jigger, about 2.5, just like last time. That's 2, and that's a half.
Perfect.
Perfect, every time. Jiggers
Can't
are our
go wrong
friend.
with that.
And instead of sugar, we're actually going to use maple syrup. This is grade A syrup.
I can see why you call it weird.
Well, we're gonna do about 2 bar spoons. You make this how sweet you want to make it. That's how sweet I like it. And instead of the Angostura or the orange bitters, we're gonna use chocolate bitters.
Chocolate. This is a very sweet drink.
Yes, 3 dashes ought to do it.
Okay.
Now we need some ice. And our trusty stirring spoon. We're gonna give it a nice stir.
You think I can do it this time?
I don't know, you tell me.
All right, we'll see. Okay, it's still pretty bad.
Still need a little work, but
but I'm getting there. With your help, I got it.
it'll take 5 minutes of rehearsal. But. And you want to stir for around 30 seconds or so, depending on how much ice you used. We could have used a little bit more ice, but it just means stir it for an extra 5 seconds.
Okay. So more ice, keep adding 5 seconds?
That's perfect, yes.
Okay.
Now we have our Hearthrone strainer again. This fits perfectly right on the glass. Our glass is ready. It's nice and smoked.
Whoa.
And we're gonna put a giant ice cube right in it.
This is a very interesting looking
Right?
drink, not gonna lie. Wow.
Strain it right up. Did I do it perfect? Pretty good.
Yeah, you did.
And our garnish, our special garnish is gonna be some bacon.
Whoa.
And why not? Let's add another cherry. No orange peel.
Okay, I'm concerned about this drink. I've never seen anything like it.
Me,
But
yeah.
because it's coming from you, I trust it.
Oh,
So.
good. Let's see how it tastes, though. It doesn't matter how it looks. All right, you got it. Everybody needs to try this version.
Wow, okay.
How is it?
Wow.
It's unbelievable.
The sweets added a perfect touch of smoothness. And the bacon, you can taste it as well.
Best garnish ever. Cheers.
But
Oh my god, that thing's
well done,
falling.
well done. That was really good.